Okay, hopefully the third time's the charm. If this one don't work out, I don't care no more. It's like no, well, really, I just shouldn't answer the phone. That's the thing. But yo, my name is Mills. Welcome to my channel. I haven't posted anything in a year, and a lot has changed. Um, Want to get back on track, adding value to my peers, fellow tattoo artists, people in the tattoo niche. So whether you are a tattoo artist, an apprentice, a collector, potential client, or whatever, maybe you just like the the culture, but just want to give my unique perspective. It's not a whole lot of content floating around YouTube for tattoo artists, and especially not from the perspective of a young black male. Um, not to play the fucking race card, bro, but shit's different. You know what I mean? It's different. If I were a female tattooer, it would be my experience would be different than the male counterpart. So this video in particular, I'm gonna make a few more because we got a lot of ground to cover. You know what I'm saying? But what's currently going on in my world, I'm based in Detroit. I was putting together this tour of sorts for, what I'm saying, the first half of the year. And, with this whole coronavirus coming out of nowhere, it just, F and S up. It's F and S up. It's forking it right up. Shout out to if you on Netflix looking for something to watch The Good Place. It's a wonderful show. Wonderful show. Fork. But yeah, so my first location was 5 hours away, right in Wisconsin, Kenosha, Wisconsin, and then San Diego, and then Ventura, California. My homies in Kenosha asked for me to push it back until May, just in light of everything that's going on with the coronavirus and whatnot. I had a client hit me up the other day, one of my longtime clients from like 12 years ago. No, excuse me. I've only been tattooing 12 years. I've been tattooing him for since like 2012, 13, something like that. His name is Ryan, bro. Hit me up. He's like, yo, bro, so do you give a shit about this coronavirus, bro? Or like, can we get a fucking session in, bro? I'm like, yo, I'm not worried. Immune system's high, definitely taking some precautionary measures like always. However, the show must go on, you know? So, but then the next day he calls me like I got a cold. We should reschedule. uh, so, so it's looking like instead of starting in Wisconsin, it's looking like I just hit up my homie from Ventura, California, right, to see if like they on complete lockdown. I've been seeing shops on Instagram, like yo, we closing down for 2 weeks. We closing down for X amount of time. Blah blah blah. Um, so this video in particular though was just I just made this not only to let y'all know what was currently going on. It's been a year. I didn't realize I only posted like 4 or 5 videos, and like some of them are in the hundreds of views, which is not a lot compared to some of the people who I watch on YouTube, YouTubers who get hundreds of thousands and even millions per video. But I'm proud of that. Like, it's not like I have my YouTube post, my link posted anywhere. It's not like I'm sharing these things. I think that my knowledge of SEO, search engine optimization, using certain keywords in my titles and whatnot, I literally just think that people organically found my videos, which is dope, and I want to continue with that. So with this, I just want to for artists who are like me, particularly urban, black, minority, quote unquote, tattoo artists, and just depending upon what area you in. Like me, I'm in Detroit. I feel like the market in Detroit is, somewhat weak. Like there's some good artists out here. There's even a few great artists out here. But I just feel like Detroit as a whole, Michigan kind of overall, depending upon where you at. You know, Detroit is southeastern Michigan. Um, they don't value tattoos and art as much. You know, and for example, I got a homie named Diego who ironically also works in San Diego, right? Um, he was telling me that like a tattoo that we might charge 150 $200 for out here, and somebody like complain and you know be cheap and like try to like lowball us out where he's working at, um you know, that'll be the tip. You'll be able to charge 2 3 times what you would charge out here, and then the amount that you would get lowball for out here, they would tip that amount out there, you know? So I just wanted to make this video just to plant the seed into like my fellow tattoo artists. Um, and even if you're not in an area that's not the greatest as far as like the tattoo industry, you know, you might already be somewhere like San Diego. It's still a great idea to hit the road, to do guest spots in different areas. Not only will you be inspired and learn a lot working at different shops and among different artists and all of that, but it'll add a lot of what they call perceived value to you, wherever your hometown is. So, for example, I've only like traveled. I did a convention in Louisville, Kentucky, a few years back. I did one in Dayton, Ohio. I got flew down to Orlando, Florida, to do some work. I did a guest spot. Shout out to Halo. Many of you may know him. Super super dope tattoo artist. He was on Ink Master for a couple different seasons, but he has a shop in Hanover, Maryland. I was guest spotting out there. Where else have I worked outside of my hometown? Feel like I'm missing a couple places, but you know, it's not that frequent. And even with that, I still will get people who hit me up, inquire about appointments, and be like, "Yo, are you in town? Are you in?" You know what I mean? Like it creates this urgency because people try to they feel like, oh well, you know, he travels and shit like that, so I gotta catch him when I can. And you know, it just sounds so much you as a tattoo artist who's on tour. You know what I mean? So for many reasons, you'll make more money. Chances are, unless you are already somewhere like Las Vegas, I'm sure artists who are like in somewhere like Vegas, working at a fucking casino or a hotel or some shit like that, they like never feel the need to go anywhere because they're charging them $1 million. But you know, for the most part, if you are based somewhere like fucking Cincinnati, Ohio, or goddamn, you know, Ypsilanti, Michigan, chances are the amount that you'll make in California or New York or, you know, certain other areas where the market is different, it is exponentially higher. Um, and then the way you'll be valued in your home, you know, as well, your hometown, once you get back and it's like, yeah, I just got back from, I had a couple different cities that I hit and I was working, you know, they'll look at you and I feel like that'll raise the amount that people feel comfortable paying. So I don't want to make this video too long. For those who really know me, know that I could talk. It's only at like 9 minutes. I could literally go for 90 minutes uninterrupted. I don't need you to ask any questions. I'm gonna flow. I'm a Gemini, so I communicate. But a couple other points I want to make. Outside of the money being better out of town, learning from working with other artists in other areas. Also, the types of tattoos that people here in my demographic, you know, the demographic I serve here, the types of tattoos that I'm able to do is somewhat limited. You know, some of my more creative and abstract pieces, only in other markets will I be able to get these pieces off. Um, you know, just because I'm in Detroit. You know what I mean? I'm in Detroit, so I'm serving a lot of, I'm doing a lot of only God, well, not a lot, but you know, only God can judge me and praying hands, and I want, you know, like It's like a lot of the, the bread and butter, same old same. But, some of the more artistic, creative things, um, not so much. Um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna make another video, following this, just to kind of break down how I mean, literally, it's just been a few weeks and I already locked down 3 different shops in in 2 different states. So I'll make another video, just kind of explaining how I did that and what my method was. So hopefully this added some value to and inspired some of my fellow tattooers. This coronavirus shit, it's really throwing salt in the game, fam. But I'm not worried. Hopefully, y'all not worried. Take the necessary steps. Make sure your immune system is high, and cross contamination is always a top priority, to reduce and keep as low as possible, so that doesn't change. Um, but life goes on. These bills still got to be paid. Mouths still got to be fed. You know what I mean? So um, if you like this video, you know what to do. It's like, no, it's so funny, right? Because I'm not a YouTuber, but I am at the same time, and I watch so many YouTubers, and it's like the same thing every time. Yo, smash that subscribe button, bro. Hit that fucking bell. Become a part of my notification squad. You know, like, comment, share. It's like, no, I understand why they do that. And I mean, I genuinely would like for you to subscribe. Also, go back and watch a few of the other, binge watch the other 3, 4, 5 videos that I have. Because I mean, yo, I say some real shit. And so thank you. I appreciate you for watching. Peace.